Hey everybody, Dr. Goat here. Once again, wanted to get back and do another car talk. So, today what I want to talk about is something that's honestly been on my mind a lot lately. And another thing, it's taken me a while to really understand and start to put into practice for myself. I'm sure you guys know by the title, because obviously I'm going to put it in the title. What I want to talk about today is forgiving yourself. I know it's been a common thing that's been, taught to us since we were kids, and in, the, I guess, kind of self-help and whatnot areas there. It's a big thing as well, taught to forgive others for what they, for what they've done that may have affected us in a negative way. And so that's been a big thing. If I'm bringing this back to that last relationship, being cheated on, and just, I have tried to forgive. Can't say I've tried to forget, because you can't forget something like that. And a big thing of what I'm bringing this around to today, I feel like this thing is so much in the way. This vest feels like it just puffs up right up over my face. But anyways, what I'm bringing this around to today is I stayed in this relationship and tried to make it work for years of on and off being cheated on. And it was kind of all a mixture of, I thought that I could be better, as well as she said she was going to do better. I thought that I could make her be better. I thought I could be better for her, like I say. And I kind of came to the realization that I never forgave myself for letting myself be treated that way, for sticking around for so long, thinking that I could fix things, thinking that they would be better. I never the way I realized this was I was looking back, like I said in the first video. Now Lizzie's sitting in this seat up here, so that dinger's probably gonna go off if she continues to sit here, right, Lou? But what made me realize that I wasn't forgiving myself came from kind of a different source. Not source here, I don't know the word, but it came from, like I said in the first Car Talks video, the depression and the realization that I was sitting there in the victim mentality and just sitting there like, wow, this happened to me. And then I also kind of seen it as, wow, I look at what I let happen to me. Because really, after the first time, I've always been one to give people another chance when it comes to pretty much anything. If they were rude to me, whatever, I've always just been one to be like, okay, they'll be better next time. Like I say, I realized that I had not been forgiving myself. I've been so tough on myself for sticking around through all of that and letting that happen over and over and over again without finally saying, you know what, screw it, I deserve better. Honestly, being with a narcissist, I think I got put to the point of really feeling like I don't deserve better, and I think that was kind of pushed on me by them. You know, narcissists, not that this episode was supposed to be about narcissists, but talking about it at this moment, narcissists know how to manipulate you and push and do different things that they know how to make you feel worthless and like you're lucky to have them, even if they're, you know, even if they cheat, even if they manipulate you, even if they do all this negative stuff, they know how to get you pushed back to where you feel like you don't deserve good things. So I will say that's probably a big reason I stuck around, as well as having a kid with them. I had always told myself that, you know, I would not have my kid having split up parents, and frankly that, you know, I guess both people in the relationship have to have that feeling for that to actually work. And when one person doesn't, Lou, when one person doesn't feel that way, then you're bound to get hurt. Forgiving myself, like I say, it's something I'm still working on right now. Just to be, you know, you gotta, I guess what I would call forgiving yourself is looking at, like I say, what you were put through, or even if, you know, you did something wrong yourself, looking at that and saying, okay, that happened, that's in the past now, I've learned from it, and I can make better decisions now because of that. You know, actually having the intent and mindset and all that, whatever, to do and be better and believe that you deserve better. If, you know, if this thing, like in my case, was something that was done to me, like, you know, you got to realize your worth and that you deserve better to help you forgive yourself. I can't remember who said it, but I remember hearing things, you know, that, you know, like I say, they say to forgive others. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes they've done things that they hurt you so bad that how can you really forgive someone for doing that? The way you can take that and flip that around is forgive yourself for allowing that to happen. Or, you know, even, I don't know, I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly how to say this, but you gotta forgive yourself. At the end of the day, no matter what happened, you gotta forgive yourself and know that life moves on. Life will get better. Look for the positive in whatever happens, because even with everything that happened there in that relationship, everything that was done to me there, I gotta look at it as a lesson, and seeing that people aren't always going to give the effort that you give. They're not always going to be 100% honest with you, even if you are. People are going to do, say, and be, whatever they want. And it's up to you to value yourself enough at the end of the day to be able to know what you do and don't deserve, and put yourself in situations and places where you're valued. So anyways, the whole meaning behind this message is just, no matter what's happened in your life, whether, like I say, whether it was something you did that you know was wrong, or someone mistreating you any certain way, you need to forgive yourself first and foremost, even if you can't forgive that other person. Because for the longest time here now, if you watched the last video, I was in that victim mentality, depressed, and just all day long feeling down about myself, about life, because I was just looking at it as a, look what happened to me, and wow, I was so stupid for sticking around and really thinking that they would do better. And at the very end of the relationship, that's second half of 2023, it was like begging them to be better and treat me better. And it's like, I, for the longest time there, looked at that and was like, wow, I was so stupid. And I can still look back at it and say that, but I also gotta say, I forgive myself for letting myself be treated that way and for sticking around there. So that's really all I got for you guys today. Remember to forgive yourself. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.